do that. Let's actually get into the story. This is gonna be my playthrough of basically part 1. I was doing my dailies, I was doing all of that, but I didn't read the story at all. I just skipped everything. No forks and plate needed. All you need to do is drink. Beverage of the best desserts. I forgot that she gets cans in Stellar Blade. I completely forgot about that. This is great. I love this. That's so good. 807. A fantastic night comes at the cost of a rough morning. This is for your refreshing morning. It's anti-hangover, probably. What is that? Hidden rewards. This is great. So yeah, I just skipped the entire story. So what we'll do here is that we'll read the story. So I kind of get spoiled because I know there was water up to here and the water went away because the map gets updated, right? But it's fine. I don't think it's gonna ruin the immersion or anything. So we'll just do the story. It's interesting that they added like so many collectibles. Like there's the golden things that you get every day, but they also added way more other things like the canned and those like information stuff. So yeah. On loop in the map, yeah. Enter a passcode. Ooh, I don't have a passcode. Okay, we'll have to think about that. Use the passcode obtained on the passcode gate. I literally just skipped too fast. I have no idea what this is. Hint. There we go. Okay, just like in the game, they actually show you the answer. Rora Zoro? Rora Zoro from one place? A simple salvation for the lonely crow. Costa Nikke. What's happening here? Oh, hi! A beta core. Can be used in the minigame. Can be used in the minigame challenge. Use beta core to upgrade Eve's beta skill. Okay, great. Oh, you actually get from the dead body. That's crazy. A body core. Can be used in the minigame. Okay. Use body core to upgrade Eve's HP. Body core number 2 generated. Oh, okay. A passcode has been generated somewhere on the field. So basically you get the passcode, then you unlock the area, then you can get some new cores. That's cool. Alright, we are gonna jump straight into the story, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you can actually go and put the cans in the can shelf. Oh man, it's literally just like in the game. Yo, that is so cool. That's actually epic. I love this. Dude, they really did a bang-up job. A one-on-one gameplay for this event? It's not exactly one-to-one. It's a very simplified version of the actual Stellar Blade. But yeah. Like, you don't have free movement and stuff like that, but they really went hard. This is so great. The electrifying thrill zaps away stress and worries. The miracle is 0 calorie. I think I think overall they've always done great with their collabs. I really think so. I think the Evangelion collabs were great. The second one was awesome with the minigame too. Like they've always done like a great job. But here it's so good to see like, I don't know, because like some of the other collabs, like sometimes I think Evangelion was great. I think one of the collabs that was maybe not as good was maybe... It felt like a smaller collab, which was the ReZero one, where it was just like, oh, everybody was working at the maid cafe, basically. There wasn't really anything specific about ReZero in there, except that the character was there. But here, like, it's so good. Like, you really feel immersed into actual Stellar Blade, which I think is fantastic. Like, you got the camp, you got even the station, you got the sheep. There's so much shit going on here. I love it. All right. Story time. Let's actually get into it. Even Adam is there. Look at that. I mean, I think during the 2B collab, during the Nier Automata collab, even 9S was there. It just wasn't playable, but it was present. All right. So because I've already done everything here, as you can see, I also love that this is literally like the map. Dude, this peak. All right, let's actually just go into repository and let's read everything. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14. We got 14 stuff, I think, if I count properly. Did I count properly? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I did count properly. Great. I skipped through the NGE collab and just grabbed the shop word as quick as possible. What's the NGE collabs? During battles, did they add Stellar Blade enemies or did they stay with the same Nikke robots? I think you fight Raptures. Oh, Neon Genesis collab? Damn. Oof. No, I think you fight Raptures. I think they might have added one monsters, which is like a Nightiba as a boss, maybe. So I don't know. Alright, city, robots, humans. That's it. Clatter, clatter, clatter. A plate. An implement used when eating. It is useful. Transport. Clatter, 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 clatter. A statue. Often placed by an entrance or against a wall to flaunt a wealth or exhibit one's taste. It can also serve a symbolic function. It is useful. Transport. Complications. Volume limit exceeded. Transport on hold. Clatter, clatter, clatter. A flower pot. A decoration object used to hold flowers. It is useful. Transport. Transportable weight limit reached. Go back. Rome turns itself around, the container on its back filled to the brim with various items. Calculation time until return. Warning, loud noise detected. Coming from above. Rome lifts its head and looks toward the sky, revealing a massive transport aircraft with 4 legs. Plumes of fire burst from the appendages as the aircraft slowly descends. I'm playing Nikke right now. For some reasons, its movements seem unstable. Not Rapture. First time seeing. The aircraft crash lands on the ground. First sighting, high probability of substantial value. Transport. Is transport possible? Rome moves toward the grounded transport aircraft. A ramp extends from one side of the airship and touches the ground. Rome halts its approach. Someone walks out of the aircraft. Bully boys, love it. That was close. We nearly landed on our side thanks to the caliper. Don't think it's off balance. You say land, but most people would consider that a crash. Is everyone okay? No problem. I'm fine. How about you, Eve? All good? Adam, what's the statue of the tetrapod? Tetrapod. Miku? What does that have to do with Miku? It's Nikke. Nikke, goddess of victory. Nikke. Pretty dire. I think one of the vernier calipers is shot. I may have to get in there myself and poke around. Where are we? I've never seen this place before. Can you not check the coordinates? Some coordinates are showing up, but there's no way they're correct. A mechanical issue, perhaps. Impossible. My diagnostics are always perfect. They're probably a jammer of some kind. Oh, we're in an area where all communications are inoperable. That's not good. We're lost. We wouldn't be in this situation if Adam hadn't flown into that glowing tunnel. Ayo! Adam flying into, literally, like, flying into new dimensions for reasons. Lily, listen to me very carefully. If you come across a glowing tunnel while in flight, you can't exactly close your eyes and pretend it doesn't exist. You don't have to head straight for it either! I knew that thing was suspicious the moment I laid eyes on it. This game looks a little, huh? What does that mean? You like a sense of adventure. There's being adventurous and there's being reckless. Everyone, wait. There's something there. A robot? I've never seen that model before. So this is a gacha game with like a it's kind of like I guess it counts as an idle RPG, I suppose. It doesn't look like a combat robot. Let's go take a look. If we analyze its data, we might find something. I'll go first, just in case. You two stay behind me and keep your distance. Eve approaches Rome. It doesn't appear to be armed. Doesn't seem particularly dangerous. Are you Nikke's? Oh, it's a group with language functions. That makes things easier. Hello, can you tell us where we are? You're on the surface. We got a certain that much. We're asking for a specific location name or something. The surface. This robot doesn't seem to be running on AI. can't believe she insulted the robot. Rome can think and make own decisions. Rome? Is that your name? Yes, Rome is my name. Lomu. Lomu. Why is Rome so cute? Right then, Rome, can you tell us more precisely where we are? You're on the surface. The surface is the surface. I'll try talking to it. You need to keep in mind that it's a robot. You can't pressure it like that. So the reason why they're confused is because they don't know that in this world, nobody lives on the surface. Everybody's been living for like over a century in a bunker, basically. Hey there, robot friend. We want the coordinates of this location. Black mold on your face, need to clean. Black mold? This is a beard. There! You gotta be clean shaven. What the hell, Adam? Come on. Adam. Did I say Adam? Oh my god. Adam. Black mold on face is called beard. Affirmative. Is this thing intentionally trying to make me upset? Repeat question. Are you Nikkes? Nikkes? Are you asking about your affiliation? Not affiliation. And I don't understand what you're asking. What's a Nikke? Change question. Are you Nikkes or humans? We're... humans? Human? Really? Yeah, the robot's like, nah, that's cap. What else do we look like? Humans on surface. Humans on surface. What is it doing? Is it attacking? Human discovered. Human discovered. Surface surviving human discovered. Oh shit. Okay. The similar worlds A. Let's see it. Commander's room. Note note. Note note note. Ugh. Commander, are you busy at the moment? Your phone's been blowing up for a while. Why don't you check it? You've gotten so many messages, you could probably compile them into a novel. Did you borrow money from someone and not pay them back? Of course. No, I'm just tired. Makes sense. We have been out on a lot of missions lately. Beep beep beep. Note 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 note. Be it as it may, you really ought to check your messages, Commander. It might be something urgent. Rappy? Yes? There's one thing I'm certain of. The moment it reads messages, our rest period ends. I have to agree. Rappy gets up and grabs my phone. Would it be okay if I check them for you? Don't do it, Rappy! What if they're all flirty messages from different Nikkes? Oh my god. You might end up resenting the Commander. Commander, please check your messages. Oh my god, she didn't deny it. I take the phone from Rappy. So tired. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's actually from Rome! Hell yeah! Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Urgent situation. Big problem. Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Urgent situation. Big problem. Rome, what's wrong? Commander, I'm Rome. Please respond. Big problem. Discovered something incredible on surface. What is it? Humans. What? 3 discovered. Want your help, only you. Please come quickly. Okay. Master, what's wrong? You're as white as the sheets. Are you okay? Everyone, get ready. We need to go up to the surface. Right now? Rome found humans on the surface. Say that again. Are these the coordinates Rome gave us? That's right. Wow, humans on the surface. I thought there weren't any survivors up here. That's the official claim by the central government, at least. Wowie! So we might be able to witness a historic moment. Potentially, but Rome might also be mistaken. Exactly, that's why we need to meet up with them and confer. Commander, explosions up ahead. Let's hurry! Hurry! Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. What are those things? I think they're robots, but I haven't seen anything quite like them. What the? It just keeps attacking. Rapture, run. Rapture? Even if we do run, it'd be nice to know where we are. This is bad. It's only a matter of time before the tetrapod gets hit. I'll go. I think it'd be best for us to conduct a bit more recon before moving out. We have no idea what these Rapture's things are. Hey, thanks for the backpack, King Sonic. I understand that, but if we lose the tetrapod, we're in big trouble. It's not the end of the world. Machines can be repaired. If one of us gets hurt, though, then we're really screwed. We don't have any proper medical facilities around us. Any injuries could potentially be fatal. Our robot friend here seems to have called for backup, so let's wait. Commander, Nikke! Maybe it's just panicking and chanting random phrases. Let's hope not. Rome, are you safe? Commander! Looks like the cavalry finally arrived. Humans? Is it really true? What? This is my first time seeing humans. That's what you've seen humans in the Ark. What are you talking about? You see humans every day. Even the commander is human. He's in front of you. I know, but it sounded better if I said it that way. Oh my god, Neon, you're killing me. And you are... We'll talk later. First we need to take care of these raptors. Right, well, shall we? Let's. KittyKathee! Bang, bang, bang! Bang, bang, bang! Alright, let's see it. Bang, bang, bang. All clear. I've got to be honest, I think we did particularly well this time around. Incredible. Commander! Rome, how's your condition? No problem. Ah, you saved me. Still as dramatic as ever. Now then, I look at the three people Rome mentioned. We are the counter squad. We're the special commando under the employment of the central government. And you are... Oh, we're... Is it true? Are you guys really human? You're awfully interested as to whether we're human. You're just like that robot. Yes, we're humans. Where did you come from? What do you mean? Where else could we have come from other than Gion? I've never heard of this Gion. The transport aircraft behind you, did you come here on that? Indeed, we did. We call it tetrapod. Although one of the calipers is broken at the moment, so it'd be more accurate to call it a tripod. Do you know anything about Nikkes? You mean what Rome was talking about? It asked you for where Nikke is. Can you tell us where we are? We're not familiar with this place, and I'm unable to pull up any coordinates. Rappy, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yes, that seems to be the case. I'll contact the deputy chief. Let's be tactical about this. Please do. Oh no, not the D-wave again. Uh-oh. Why don't we all have a seat? We have a lot to discuss. Indeed. Soon after. As expected, the three humans before us were summoned to this world due to a D-wave anomaly. Ah, Lily's so cute, look at her! They're all so cute, actually. I feel like recently with the Nikke art, they've been doing more and more like this kind of art style, like in events, which is way more manga, if that makes any sense. I guess before they used to go with something a bit more realistic. Like a bit more realism. It was still anime, of course, but it was a bit more realism and gritty, I guess. But more and more we see like this kind of stuff. We often saw that in the Siren events. Especially the part with Little Mermaid and... I don't remember the name. The girl that liked to, you know, like bury in a hole. While traveling in the aircraft, which they refer to as the tetrapod, they saw a glowing tunnel, entered it, and were transported here. Eve, Lily, Adam, they explain how their world has been taken over by mysterious monsters called the Nighttiba. They have been fighting a protracted battle to reclaim their planet from the Nighttiba. Your situation isn't all that different from ours. The people there, are they happy? Cheaper, haha, happy. We're trying our best to be. Me too, I want to take a lot of photos, happy photos. Everyone together and happy, hee haha. After the explanation, we fill them in as to where they are. A battle world. The surface overtaken by a mysterious enemy called raptors, forcing humankind on the ground. About Nikke is the ultimate weapons created to do battle against the raptors. It really is awfully similar. I realize it may be a little insensitive to compare a situation like this, but given that we're at least on the surface of our planet, we are a little better off than you all are. Then you guys aren't human? Well, I guess not. To be honest though, you can't really tell the difference unless we get hurt or something. We found it hard to believe that human could still exist up on the surface, which is why Rome and all of us reacted the way we did. I see, it just caught us a bit off guard, that's all. Alright, I understand that this isn't the world we came from. And from what I'm hearing, this kind of things has happened a couple of times before. So the question is there a way we can go back to our world? There is a way. You need to awaken, or defeat, rather, the raptor known as Gatekeeper. It was responsible for bringing you here. Based on our investigations, the source of this D-wave is somewhere within the 40 kilometers radius of our current location. The D-wave signal covers a wide area, but unlike previous cases, it is significantly weaker this time around. Also, anything that gatekeeper summons normally emits a large amount of D-wave energy, but all of you are emitting rather weak D-wave energy, enough to be barely detectable from the arc. And what would be the explanation behind that? The patterns change every time, so it's difficult for us to come up with anything conclusive. It's easier to simply accept that it's different this time around and move on. Got it. The situation inherently doesn't make sense, so attempting to analyze it won't help. Then should we search this area? In theory, yes, but it's a wide area to come over. Yikes! That's not something we'd be able to cover on foot. We'll have to use a tetrapod. Any chance the arc could lend some assistance? They're searching as we speak, but it's slow going. How about venturing out with an exosuit? I don't think it's a good idea. They're meant to be piloted solo. If they fall behind, they'd be all she wrote. Well, we certainly wouldn't want that. I guess we need to focus on repairing the tetrapod. That does seem to be the only option. Let's just hope that the damage is something unmanageable. Is there any place nearby we could find spare parts? Ooh. We could request them from the Ark, but it would take some time. Whenever we're up on the surface and need spare parts, we typically have to go scavenging for them. Wow, another way our situation is similar. If you tell us what parts you need, we can help you search for them. Much appreciated, but we have no way of knowing if the specs would match. If Rappy's firearms is any indication, I'd say your technology doesn't differ too wildly from theirs. The specifications aren't identical, of course, but it should be possible to get it to work. Alright then, let's head out. Exploring an unknown world, how exciting! I will go with them. You two should stay back and give the tetrapod a proper once-over. What? Why don't we go together? Securing a way back is our top priority. We need to make sure there's nothing else wrong with the sheep other than the caliper. Don't worry, I'll be back. Have you got any combat experience? I don't think I'm too bad. Don't undersell yourself. You better than not too bad. Good, let's go. I'm going too. Yay! Romy's coming with us. It might be dangerous, indeed. I am a transport robot. I can carry parts. Alright, if you insist. Ooh. Scrap heap A. Let's go. A rapture is cleaved neatly in two and collapses. Eve raises the sword she's holding toward her head, and the blade instantaneously transforms into her hair clip. Good to know that I can cut through them. All clear. You use a sword? Scarlet also uses swords. Hers doesn't transform into her hair clip though. How does that work? I'm not familiar with the mechanics of it. If that's possible, do you think you could get a pair of glasses to turn into a gun? I'm not sure about glasses, but we do have drones that transform into weapons as well. Now it's our turn to show you something cool. Show him, Eve. What the? Where did you come from? That drone Eve has is also outfitted with a communication function. And that's not all. As Eve stretches her hand forward, the drone floating beside her moves accordingly. With a mechanical wiring, the drone transforms into a gun and attaches itself to Eve's arm. Such firepower! Very impressive. I made it myself. I called it the Artemis Cannon, aka Droid 2.0. It's compatible with 5 different ammo types. Can you make a pair of glasses for me that could turn into a gun? Oh, and have it be compatible with 20 types of ammo. I'll try my best. You can know half what she says, you know. So use a sword for close combat and firearms for range combat. Pretty much, though it can change depending on the situation. Eve, I mean no offense, but whenever people say that, they're totally about to say something offensive. It might be best not to use your sword. Very well, I won't use it. Your primary offense strategy is engaging in long-range combat using firearms. All of your established tactics and formations are based around that. If I were to start using a sword, it would throw everything off. Precisely. Thank you for understanding. Not at all. Wow, so friendly! Yeah! There's a scrap heap further up ahead. We should be able to find the parts we need there. Ooh, go get him. Scrap heap B. Is this it? There seems to be a lot of things that are fully intact. Some of them are probably still functional. Most of this stuff has been left here only because there's no way to bring it back. Really? Then could you pick up that one with the screen for me? It'd be nice to find something we could write, if at all possible. Don't you all have more urgent things to worry about, like, say, spare parts to repair your ship? You're right, but it would be an awful waste to pass by all this unbelievable stuff. We might be able to find use for some of it when we return to our world. I'll keep my eyes peeled. We searched through the scrap heap to find the part needed to fix the tetrapod. We were able to find several suitable parts without much difficulty. Adam, Lily, I think we found everything we're looking for. Already? This place is a real treasure trove. I will transport. Thank you. Ah, why is Rome so cute? All loaded. Commander, can I collect some things? You mean artifacts? Yes, there are many artifacts here, but Rome never came here before. Too many raptures. This is a golden opportunity. Rome can't miss a golden opportunity. Okay. Okay, take what you like, just don't overdo it. Okay. Rome clanks about as it moves toward the back of the scrap heap. This guy reminds me of D1G, G2, or is it Digger? Probably Digger. Digger? We know Digger too. What? How? We have someone called Gravedigger. We do have someone called Gravedigger. Oh, I was wondering what you were talking about. Don't worry about it, it's something important. You two are certainly animated. Naturally, if we didn't have any energy, we'd be corpses. Honestly, I'm a little surprised. When I heard about your world, it sounded hopeless. But none of you seem like you're in despair. Ooh. Is that the vibe we give off? I see. What about you guys? I think we're quite full of energy as well. There are some people who aren't, of course, but for the most part everyone's working hard to make the most of a bad situation. Sounds like things on your side aren't much better than over here. It's hard, but we try not to let it show, and put on a brave face. We really are in the same boat. Seems that way. Let's all stay strong, not giving in to despair. You bet. Commander. Oh, they were so cute, man. They're actually pretty similar when you think about it. And this is a bit more boisterous and crazy, but apart from that. What is it? Big problem. Big problem. Yeah, me too, Travenas, me too. Nani? Rome. I run towards the sound of Rome's voice. Big problem, big problem. I'm coming, hold. Suddenly a dark shadow passes overhead. It's Eve. She's soaring through the air by grabbing onto anything she can. She flips in mid-air, uses a billboard as a stepping platform, jumps off protruding steel girgers and more. Eve flies past us at remarkable speed. I'll go first. Roger, I'll leave it to you. What in the world? How is she flying around like that? Save your surprises for later. We gotta move quickly. Yeah. Soon after, we find Rome at the base of the scrap heap, attempting to pull along another transport robot. Commander, big problem. Comrade discovered. Fortunately, nothing's wrong. Dang it, Rome. You scared the heck out of me. Why are you always overreacting like that? That's right. Right. Oh, I'm trying to finish Clair Obscure, actually. I mean, I've done so much stuff. There's a few things I haven't done yet. Like, I need to go and beat up the Lampmaster in the paintings. I also need to do the Renoir's draft area. I also need to do the place where the mother is, with like the people in the, like the statues inside of the glass panels. And so I gotta go back and do those. Currently I'm doing the Infinite Tower. I'm like stage 6. I assume there's gonna be 33 floors, so probably like 11 stages and 3 floors. So I'm like halfway there. Once I'm done with all that, I'll probably go to the ending. I'll take a look. Rappy approaches Rome and examines the transport robot it is attempting to transport. The coloring on the exterior. I've seen this in the manuals before. It's a transport robot which is also intended for combat support. From what I can recall, it was in operation even before the first Raptor invasion. No kidding! That thing is ancient. It was discontinued due to the combat support function being too costly to implement. When it entered mass production, only the transport function remained. Rome is one of those mass-produced models that followed. This is Rome's predecessor. Yay, it's again father. Yeah, exactly, Travis. You could say that, yes. Is it dead? Not sure. It's such an old model. We'd have to check. If it's as old as you say, it wouldn't be worth investigating. Absolutely, the chances are low, but we might find traces of lost technology. My suggestion is that we try to bring it back and attempt repairs. Are you saving it? We're going to try. So excited! Alright, it ain't settled. Let's head back. Okay. Rom-com. Like a rom-com! Oh, I get it! It's great! Okay, with this part, I think we can manage. Ideally, we'd be able to check the compatibility and all that, but given our current situation, that's pretty much impossible. Let's just get this over and done with. As far as I can tell, I think an emergency fix should do the trick. Nikke, that is the game I'm playing, yes, Scope. Let's work together. You shake the drive system and swap out the parts while I keep an eye on the control system. I'd hate to be ambushed at a time like this. You're telling me. Take any help I could get right about now. Well, I'm afraid you'll have to settle for those two drunkards. What's new here? You mean the stream, me, or like the game? Can you fix Rome's friend? Not sure. I've never seen this type of robot before. Useless. Excuse me? Both? I said 3 different things, so which both? Which 2? What's new on the stream? Not much. What's new with me? Not much either. I'm actually kind of sick. I'm going to the doctor pretty soon, but it's been kind of annoying. What's new with the game? There's currently a collab with Steelblade, so that's what I'm playing through. Useless, as in you have no ability. What the heck? Nobody insults me like that. Get out of the way. I'll fix this robot friend of yours if it's the last thing I do. You okay there, Lily? I, Lily Artemis II, am capable of handling any technology. A robot is the technological pinnacle of whichever world it hails from. I'll prove to you that I can even fix technologies from another world. Damn. Don't you think the tetrapod is a tad more urgent? No, it's not! I'm inclined to agree with Adam here. Everyone quiet! I need to concentrate. Rome and I will assist. Alright. Lily, Rome, and Rappy begins examining the robot. Rome picked up. So, what do? Wait. Is there anything we can help with? I don't think so. Not at the moment, at least. We can only hope that Lily fixes the robot quickly. Oh, by the way, while you guys were out gathering parts, I checked out the surroundings. There's nothing particularly special in the area, just some run-of-the-mill ruins. If I had to pick anything that stood out, it would be that lake over there. It seems like it was originally the ground level of the city. The water is too murky to get a good look inside, but it seems deep. I think it's best we give it a wide berth. Can I go for a swim? I'd give that a hard pass. For some reason, the water is electrified. If you took a dip, you'd end up getting fried, so I'd save the swimming for another day. Hey Freya! I can still dream about it though. Well, I certainly can't stop you from doing that. Can we go fishing? I doubt it. Considering how much electricity is coursing through the water, there's no way any fish would survive in there. What about raptor fish? What about electric eels? Maybe there's some of those in there. Oh, touche. What in the world is this conversation I'm listening to? Everyone, come here. It's all fixed. Really? What a queen. The robot Rome picked up rattles as it looks around. You fixed it already? I told you I could do it. There was a fuse missing, she took one from mine and plugged it in and it came to life. So all you did was swap the batteries. Well, I'm still the one who figured out what the problem was. True. That's right, Lily figured it out. Why are you so proud? You wouldn't have been able to fix it without Rome. So, what's it doing? Why is Rome so mean to her? Poor girl, what the hell? I think it's rebooting. Serious conversation, romantic conversation, back to zero, just sit and think. What the fuck did I miss? What are we talking about? Come, restart complete. Damn, he has a deep voice, holy crap. Holy crap. Environmental scan complete. Chocolate rain! Time frame identified. Am I back? So much time has passed. Wow, for robots, he's really in touch with his emotions. It really is. Yeah, robot's more like your standard robot. I am a robot. Fair enough. Who are you? Why are you here? We're wondering the same thing. Are you from the Ark? You know about the Ark? I know it all too well. Ask you again, are you from the Ark? Oh boy. This thing kinda creeps me out, like he came from the future to tell us that humanity is doomed or something. It's only way different from Rome. Are you sure there's no one inside operating it? Are you from the Ark? Answer me! Yikes, testy! Yes, we're from the Ark. We are the counter squad. I see. The robot who has entrusted itself as come puts some distance between us. It doesn't like us. Fair enough. It then stops and looks in the direction of the tetrapod. With a mysterious glare. Ark's property! Destroy! Oh my god, I knew it. Comms container opens with a loud mechanical sound, revealing multiple missile launchers inside. Everyone, take cover! A barrage of missiles launch from comms container. They tumble wildly through the air before embedding into the ground. What the? Don't move, the missiles have no homing ability. It's just firing wildly! No! One of the erratic missiles managed to hit the tetrapod thruster and explodes. My tetrapod! And I was so pissed. We're doomed! Enough. Eve takes out her sword and charges forward. She deftly weaves her way through the explosion and closes in on Com in an instant. Eve, stop! Eve stops. Okay, that was easy. Rome charges and rams into Com. Com and Rome tumbles across the ground. Com is no longer moving. Rome's newer, more sturdy. And what about Com? I think the fuse is missing again. No further threat is posed. Okay, that's a relief. I'm storming the thing, right now. I let my guard down because it wasn't the old model. That is true, you got absolutely wrecked. You got absolutely wrecked! It attacked the motor who said we were from the Ark. Yeah, it seems like it has some kind of grudge against the Ark. Good grief, even robots are giving us a hard time now. Eve, so we got Eve and Raven and Lily as well. Eve and Raven are the two SSRs. Lily is the SR. For now, let's lock it up somewhere safe. It could tell us some useful information. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Got it! Also, we've got a bigger problem. The tetrapod! Stop overreacting. It was already broken. It's just a little more broken, that's all. Your voice is shaking. Called out! Poor tetrapod. How bad is it? The missile happened to impact the area that already sustained damage. Luckily, it wasn't a particularly powerful missile. But from the looks of it, I'd say the damage is pretty severe. Do you think we can fix it? We can. It will take a while. Damn that robot. I should just... For now, we'll have to do what we can with what... I can't speak today. For now, we'll have to do what we can with the parts we have. Yes, sir. Alright, let's see. Rom-com part B. Lily and Adam are busy repairing the tetrapod. Ranch, here, pass a screwdriver, please. Here, I think this needs to be secured in just a bit. Vice, I'll go get it. Meanwhile, we start a conversation with Com, who has been revived. Or had its fuse reinserted, rather. I have nothing to say to the likes of you. Untie me! Why did you attack us out of nowhere? I didn't intend on harming you. I was only trying to destroy Ark property. Unfortunately, my missile pod malfunctioned. What Ark property? That transport aircraft. I will destroy everything that benefits the Ark. I will destroy everything that belongs to the Ark. But that doesn't belong to the Ark. I apologize. Well, at least you're quick with an apology. It sure was. I hate you all. I'll destroy the Ark. This is not from the Ark. Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry. So, why have you got this axe to grind with the Ark? Why do you want to destroy what belongs to it? Because the Ark stole what belonged to me. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. What was taken from you? You work for the Ark. I am not telling you anything! What in the world? Come, I'm Rome. Humans and Nikke is here. Nice. They can help you. I didn't ask for help. You're not nothing but a narc lapdog who licks their boots. Dang, this robot can even talk smack. Harsh words. I'm hurt. Come. Won't you tell us what happened? I hate the Ark as well. We might be able to help you. Hey, what's up, Jay? Robots can be racist in this universe. Plot twist, robots can be racist in every universe, actually. Get lost, our club dog. Hey, that hurt. Whatever, screw this thing. But should we try to help? It's clearly been through some trauma. Maybe we can help it heal. Terminator? Terminator wasn't trying to destroy the entirety of the humanity, I'm pretty sure. I think he was just trying to kill that one dude. If it was the least bit conflicted, maybe, but it clearly has no intention of causing up to us. It doesn't even want to talk to us. So screw it. It's unarmed and we've got it locked up, so it's not like it can do anything anyway. Let's leave this thing to rot and go help them fix the tetrapod. Or stand guard nearby. I think at least one person should stand guard. I will stay here and keep an eye on Com. You will? Yes, I do not need to sleep. Perfect for standing guard. Com is also weaker than Rome. I will win every time. Out of 100 fights, I win 100. Okay, we'll leave it to you. If anything happens, give us a shout. If anything happens, shout. Rome, are you okay? Okay, if anything happens, I will shout. I know this isn't the ideal time to be saying this, but I really would love to go fishing. At least you're somewhat self-aware. Anyway, you heard Adam. That lake is electrified. Yes, and therefore insulated gloves are a must. I've got a few pairs. Would you like one? No, thanks. And why are you carrying those around anyway? Listen carefully, Anis. This body of water is huge, nearly the size of a lake. Who's to say there aren't new species of fish swimming around in it? We could even end up pulling up some buried treasure. That's true. You can catch all sorts of things while fishing in our world as well. Very true. By the way, if you play Stellar Blade, you can catch up to 6 new Nikke-related items in Stellar Blade. Thank you to the DLC. Sometimes you wheel in the chest, and you can find useful things inside them. What the heck is this wacky world you're from? True. If you're intent on fishing, I can help. I'm something of an angler myself. Sure, let's have a fishing battle. How the heck does a fishing battle work? When we sit back and watch this unfold, it's not like we have much else to do. Sure. Rome opens the container and lays out the artifacts he's collected. With precise movement, it begins sorting them. A plate, an implement used when eating. It is useful to transport. What are you doing? Sorting artifacts. Why? Rome is making a second ark. A precious home. Cheaper. Haha, happy place. And you're doing that on your own. That's right. For how long? It's been a very long time. Talk about pointless. That means there is no point. That's not true. There is much meaning to a second arc. Alright, I got something! Me too, it's a big one. Yeah! Got it. It's a chair. I mean, it is something. Mine's a box. That's also a big one. You do realize fishing is about getting fish, don't you? You're just jealous, Addis, because you're not showing results. You'll never complete an entire arc. I will complete it. You're bound to fail. What you're doing has no value. Untrue, the second arc has value. What is arc? The main city hub? So in the story of this world, there was a rapture invasion that destroyed humanity. And so what survived of humanity basically built a underground shelter, which is like a massive place, and this is where they all live. Everyone else that was left on the surface was destroyed and killed. And so humanity has been living in the Ark for like 100 years, something like that, around that. And they're trying to reclaim the surface by fighting against the Ruptures. So the Ruptures are those weird, like, mechanical, biological monsters. And yeah, humanity hid in that hub, basically. The same city at the tutorial level. No, that would be more... Xion is a remnant city that's still on the surface, right? That would be where Eve comes from, like a satellite, basically, right? But instead of being a satellite in space, it's a base underground, right? I mean, I haven't finished the game, but this is what my understanding of it would be. So in Stellar Blade, they escaped in space, but in this game, they escaped underground, basically, right? But it's a massive city, like it's a megalopolis, basically, right? So it's not just like one town. Xion is pretty small and decrepit, from what I've seen. Therefore, what I am doing has value. Even if it does, no one will ever see it. All those years you spent, all this value you say it has, it will all disappear. Is that what happened to come? Ooh, I got a real whopper this time. Seems like it, your fishing rod is almost about to snap. Aha! Looks like I'm gonna be the winner of this battle. I'm different. I'm superior to you. You will fail. Your actions have no value. And even if they do, no one will ever notice it. It will all be destroyed by the Ark. Calm down. I can't! If you knew what's beneath... I skipped by mistake. Beneath that lake, you wouldn't be able to calm down either. Yeah! Neon's fishing line flies into the air, and something lands on the ground with a loud splat. What is it? A disembodied arm lies on the ground, soaking wet and covered in moss. Mechanical components protrude from the point where the arm was severed. Was this a place where, like, Nikke maybe tried to build their own place and got destroyed by the Ark or something? That would be dramatic. What lies beneath? Let's see it. Explain to us what this is. I don't know. Then what was all that talk about how we'd be freaking out if we knew what was below this lake? I didn't say that. Nice try, but Rome has it on file. Well, turns out you're right. We are freaking out. What the hell is the Nikke arm doing in that lake? If you look beneath the lake, you will know. Okay, I understand that you don't want to cooperate. Seems like we'll have to see for ourselves what's under there. Right, we need to see if the rest of the body is in there. The only problem is that all the electricity goes into the water. What if we make a suit out of all of the insulated gloves that I brought? That's a brilliant idea! I thought so too. But none of us can swim. That will make searching for something underwater difficult, to say the least. Let's take care of the electricity for now. Once we've handled that, we can think about what to do next. Now that we're on the topic, don't you find it strange? Where's the power supply for all this electricity coming from? You've only seen this game 1 or 3 times. Yeah, I like it a lot. The world building is great. Storytelling is fantastic. I've been loving this game a lot. It obviously has a lot of fan service and some gooner aspect to it. That a lot of people actually play for, and I get it. That's not really why I play this game though. There's all the lore at VA. The main story has voiceover, and the main events has voiceover. I think some of the smaller events doesn't have voiceover, probably. There's probably an unmanned power plant nearby supplying electricity to the ground floor. And I think it also has Korean, Japanese, and English voices, I think. When the first floor was flooded, it turned the entire lake into an electrical hazard. I don't really play games for fan service. Neither do I. But it's still there, right? It's here in that game. It's in every games we play, really. Have you seen Wuthering Waves? The fan service is crazy in that game. A lot of fan service. All the characters love the protagonist. It's the usual. I mean, gacha games are about collecting waifus at the end of the day. Like it or not, it is what it is. And husbandos, right? Alright. Do you think we can look at this power plant? Tracing the flow of electricity back to the source is easy enough. The issue is that source is inside the lake. Do any of you have a map by any chance? Maps aren't a thing up on the surface, and even if they were, they'd be so outdated that we couldn't depend on them. Then I guess we have no choice but to look around. Fine, let's prepare and move. That won't be necessary. Oh, Privity! Peek! That won't be necessary. Now that I'm here. Privity, where did you come from? You guys should have done a better job setting up a security perimeter. If I'd been a rapture, we'd all be dead. If it'd been a rapture, we would have heard it coming. Anyway, the central government sent me. We can't afford to leave the situation unmonitored, no matter how small the impact of the D-wave is this time around. Don't they trust us? How rude! The central government trusts you. They're simply monitoring the state of affairs to see if any further intervention is necessary. This is a volatile situation. I mean, considering the last time there was D-waves, it almost destroyed the Ark, I think it's pretty fair they monitored the situation. Didn't they add Doro in Cellblade? Yes, they did! Doro is a meme made out of... Okay, so Doro actually from Dorothy. Dorothy is one of the characters of this game. And she was made into a Doro meme, which is that little weird creature. And they did add a 3D Doro to Stellar Blade, which is crazy. We have no idea what unpredictable actions individuals affected by D-waves might get up to. Huh? Are you talking about us? Unfortunately, I believe she is. When you say unpredictable actions, what do you mean? It's hard to say. I suppose that's why I said it's unpredictable, genius. Oh, damn. Who are you, barging in here, acting all high and mighty? I am Privity, from Triangle. We are a defense force employed by the central government to respond to forces which pose threats to the Ark. Yeah, I even have a Doro emote. I got a Kitty Doro. It's so funny. It's just me if I was a Doro. It's great. I love it so much, mom. The vegetarian of it. Look at that. No. It's so good. Look at them fly on my screen. Oh man, this is peak. Listen, it's the small things that make me happy. This is what it is. You always wonder where the character came from. Yeah. It's from Nikke. It's from Nikke. What a long-winded explanation. As far as you're concerned, I'm Privity from Triangle. At any rate, my official role here is to conduct surveillance, but I can also offer general support. I overheard that you're looking for a power plant nearby. Yes, that's right. I know the location. The central government's field units received updated maps on the surface. Huh? Why just you? Would it be better if everyone got a copy? Beats me. I suppose we're lucky that way. I love her smug smile so much. Doro and Nikke is just meme character in story or events. Yeah, I think she was added as a little, as part of the DLC for fans. I don't know what she does in I really don't know that much about the Nikke DLC. I think you can get a bunch of costume. I think you can fish a bunch of costumes. I think you have a special fight against Scarlet where you can unlock more Nikke stuff. And I think that the special minigame mode, like the wrench stuff, where like you can shoot enemies and like dodge, which is kind of similar to the Nikke gameplay. I have no idea where Doro comes into play, but she's there apparently. Yeah, right. They're just keeping us in line by meting out information piecemeal. That central government does no such thing. That's precisely what a squad member in the central government special forces would say. Do you want the location of the power plant or not? Oh, by all means, be so kind as to grace us with the location, oh mighty officer. Oh my god, they're so petty, Jesus Christ. Did you come here alone, Privity? No, I brought support. I predict that she'll prove quite helpful, although I have to wait and see if I'm correct in that assumption. This place is full of uncertainties, and she's the only one I can think of who would be able to handle it. Stop dragging it out, just tell us who it is, for crying out loud. She hung back to investigate the entrance, she'll be here soon. The entrance is all clear, Miss Privity! Of course it's Eleg! Hell yeah! She's gonna install Boom everywhere. Wow, look at all these new faces! Eleg. I mean, it makes sense since we need to deal with electricity. Get it? Howdy! I'll be taking part in this D-Wave operation. I look forward to working with you all. It's kind of crazy how Eleg is actually one of the most important characters in the game because she actually knows the secret of how, like, the power source of the Ark. Which is kind of insane. These characters are crazy, they sure be. Blind Faith and Devotions. Those are not even the worst, by the way. There's like, it's way crazier. I'm sorry, but is there any chance you could calm down? Let me have my fun! Anybody who recognizes the greatness of the tetrapod must be a good person. Upon joining the group and gazing upon the tetrapod... I mean, technically, a tetrapod has 4 feet. So Eleg is enjoying the sniffer. Yo, Kate! Thanks for the raid! Hi! How was the stream? Hi to you, hi to Witchy, hi yo, welcome, welcome. How was Sonic Heroes? 4 feet? For free? Yep. Yo, Sweaty Socks tea. Jesus. That's a tea. I'm skinny today. I'm okay. I'm okay. I sent a long email to my doctor. Hopefully they answer me because I've been suffering. I've been suffering asthma for the past week or so, and I hate it. So I need to fix that. But apart from that, I'm pretty good. Playing some Nikke, having a good time. Finally getting around to do the collab. The final boss was awful, the rest was great. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! What is Sonic Heroes, by the way? Upon joining the group and gazing upon the tetrapod, Eleg completely loses it. Clinging to one of the thrusters, she rubs her whole body against it and sniffs it vigorously. I can't believe such magnificent transport aircraft exists. I know that we just met, but would it be okay if I took this apart and got a better look? Please! If, by your own admission, you know it's an appropriate question, why the heck would you ask it? But taking something apart is the same as assembling it. Just in reverse, I'll be able to put it back together perfectly. Don't you dare! Hurry up and come down, will you? I don't even know how she got up there. It's found in what we call the adventure era, so it plays like Sonic Adventure 1, but you're in a team of Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. You need to use all of their abilities to get through the stages. Oh, interesting. Egg, exactly. And it says 3 other teams with similar gameplay. Interesting. That's why she's perfect for this kind of mission, in more ways than one. Now then, let me give you a rundown of the current situation. Okay. There's a remake in the work. Oh shit, really? Other than those 3 showing up, no anomalies caused by the D-Wave have been observed. However, the severed arm of a Nikke was retrieved from the lake, while some of your members were fishing, no less. The combat assistant robot found in the scrap heap seemed to know something about this, and keeps hinting that there might be something on the ground floor, but refuses to elaborate. In order for us to investigate the ground floor further, the electricity flowing through the lake first needs to be cut off and the water drained. The Privatiti, that's me. Privity is the most normal looking character in the squad. I mean, hey, you haven't seen her cat girl maid cafe outfit yet. It seems the power is most likely coming from an unmanned power plant nearby, so the power there needs to be shut off. Also, she's a massive tsundere for the commander. Did I get everything? That's correct. A lovely summary, oh mighty one! Good, then let's head to the power plant. I'll lead the way. Eleg, come down. Huh? Why? We need to go to the power plant! Why? We need to cut the electricity flowing inside the lake. The lake is electrified? No kidding. Anyway, we don't have to bother with all that. I saw the dedicated generator for this facility near the entrance. All we need to do is go there and pull the lever. Excuse me? If I take care of that, will you let me help you repair the tetrapod? Wait, can the lake run boom? We gotta figure it out. It's probably can. I said it right true! Yeah, sure. I guess. Hey, why are we being consulted? Just leave her. Let's see what happens. Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Tetrapod, but we'll have to part ways for just a little bit. Ella kisses the tetrapod repeatedly before finally calming down. Jeez, she really loves the tetrapod. Are you into this kind of stuff as well, Adam? No. Let's get going! Can I tag along? I want to see what the generators in this world look like. Of course. Commander, Eleg and I are gonna head out, along with Lily over here. Wouldn't it be better for all of us to go? Nah, we should give the newly introduced characters a chance to shine. Oh my god, so better. Okay, fine. Reach out if anything happens. Will do! Alright, so we are at Blind Frames at Devotion B. It's still all that. Okay, I gotta show you the cat girl. Alright, let me see. Privity. There it is. Massive bobber. Ah! I will say she's super cute. It's crazy how like when they get a new skin, like the booba just multiplies by 3. It's actually insane. But I would say like some of the more down to earth. I actually bought this skin. I think she's super cute like this because I didn't like her base skin. Like this leader is so adorable like this. I love her. Some of the more chill skins or like just outfit in general. Oh, something like that. I would say DSL. Like she's super adorable. Look at her, she's so cute. I actually really like DSL. I think she needs some love. I mean, she did get a favorite item, but she should get a new SR version of her, I think. Who else is pretty tame? I mean, it's a bunch of characters that are pretty tame. Oh, yeah, Ayn is one of my favorite characters. This is a skin I bought, actually. But the base outfit is this one. I think she looks so cool, bro. I like seeing normal. Yeah, me too. I don't really care about the jiggle physics and stuff. Mermaid is not particularly sexualized either. Fire Black Shadow, I guess a little bit. I mean, she's hot. Killer Wife. I mean, there's a bigger booba, but the outfit itself is fine. Oh, she's an assassin. Rouge is pretty chill too. Look at that. I mean, she's very hot, but the outfit itself is fine, right? Just because she has like big stuff doesn't mean like anything bad, right? Rapunzel. The thing is that Rapunzel is a massive pervert, so it's hard to say. But yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of characters with some fan service, obviously. Oh, I love this one. Leona. She has that tiger. That's not. It's a lion. Called. I think the lion is called Timmy. Ah, so cute. But yeah. Poor guy. No, they're friends. He loves her. Yeah. But yeah, there's obviously a lot of fan service. Like even here, for example, with like even like the full body tight and it's like ripped and stuff. Love? No, actually. There was even a moment in her story where she tried to let it go, live freely on the surface, and he didn't want to leave, decided to stay with her. So he literally could have walked away if he wanted. Oh, I love Viper. She's kind of cool. Look at her. Sitting on the Shikikan lap. Insane. Insane POV, man. Dude, I forgot she got this crazy gacha skin. I forgot she got a crazy gacha skin, actually. Look at that. I completely forgot about this one. I didn't get it because I don't like it. I think it's a bit too much for me, but that was for the last summer event. That's crazy. The story's kind of tragic. Like, that color she has is actually a bomb in it, and she tried to save us. Okay, so basically, her group, her team was like 3 criminals that are trying to do like they were trying to do terrorism, but she kind of rebelled, and she protected us, and the color exploded. She was lucky because we pulled on the collar in time, basically, so the bomb inside the collar actually didn't blow up her brain. Like, if they explode but the brain is intact, they can actually stay alive. But if the brain had gone up in smoke, then she would have been dead forever. Oh yeah, she also got a bunny outfit. Huh. She has fishnets? Does she? Yeah, she has very light white fishnets. Alright, anyway. Sad lore. No, this game, like, unironically, when I started playing this game, I played through the prologue and I cried. I cried through the prologue. Like, Nikke is the story of Nikke is really, really good. It's very emotional. Characters are well explored, in my opinion. It's actually really good. I really like it. Anyway, back to the story. It's actually kind of rare when we get a event that's not depressing. Every now and then, we get an event that's not depressing. And sometimes we get a happy ending, and that a bitch. But sometimes it's not depressing, but we still don't get a happy ending. It is what it is. We were at Blind Faith and Devotion B. Let's go. Underground inside an urban building generator room. That's a secret streamer. Nikke is always depressing. It sure is. This lever here is meant to cut off all of the power in case of an emergency. All we got to do is pull it, and voila. It looks more primitive than expected. The more primitive something looks, the more stable it is. I think I know what you mean. If a system is too complex, even a small function can render it useless. Precisely. That's why I don't like machines that try to combine multiple functions into one device. Except for game controllers, that is. The more features they have, the better. Anyway, most machines work best when they stick to simple parts. Too true. There's nothing worse than when keyboards have a power button built in. Oh wow, so you have those in your world too? And enter keys that are too small? And our keys lined up in a straight row? Yeah! Sounds like you have those here too. Ah, truly, the nightmare exists in all the worlds. She's the one behind the chat button on Switch too. No, that's diabolical. Oh, that's crazy. Yes, evil truly does transcend worlds. So if we pull this lever, it will cut all power to the city. And does the electricity coursing to the lake? That's right. Alright, here we go. Wait! What if there are still survivors in the city? That's impossible. How can you know for sure? Official declaration from the central government state that there are no human survivors on the surface. How can we trust that? You never know. They might be lying. The central government would never That's what the central government would say. Lady working for the central government. Classic. The central government is responsible for maintaining law and order inside the Ark. It's interesting to see that like Eleg is here because she's known for a fact that they are lying about the power source. We must have faith in them. And what are your personal thoughts, Privity? Me? I trust them unquestioningly. But if you never question something, what meaning does trust even have? Oh. Lily, what's it? You must have something you believe in as well, yes? I do. I believe in Mothersphere. That's your world's equivalent of the central government. To believe in Mothersphere is to have faith. I see. Pretty grooves the lever. Wait! Would you ever deny that Mothersphere has told you? Would you refute anything she said? No, that would be blasphemy. I feel like that will change if you finish playing Stillblade. I haven't played it, but I feel like it's gonna happen. Right. Then you and I have something in common. The lever has been pulled. You can take your hand off the lever, Miss Privity. Huh? I just realized the ground floor is controlled by another lever. I already pulled it. I see. You can let go of that one. Alright. Privity tries to release the lever, but the finger refuses to budge. Alec walks over and slowly pries Privity's fingers off one by one. You got a death grip on this lever. You must have been awfully nervous. I mean, better a death grip on the lever than something else, am I right? Am I right, fellas? Hey, guys, hey, am I right? Anyway. Miss Privity, Miss Lily, there are times when having blind faith in something isn't ideal. It's fine to keep an open mind and look for other methods on occasion. When following something unconditionally becomes too difficult, choosing another path can help. Okay. Thank you, Ileg. No problem. To give you a quick explanation of what the ping system is, basically you get... Every single one of your skill is tied to a color, right? So you got like red, yellow, and blue. And you have to match 3 of them to get a stronger attack, basically, right? So sometimes, because they come in random order, sometimes you have to get rid of the wrong color so you can get a 3 match, basically. So instead of just pressing like, oh, button A for skill 1, button E for skill 2, button R for ultimate or whatever, right? You have to get rid of the bad bubbles, find the right one, and ping it when there's 3 of them together to cast a strong skill. A lot of people don't like this. A lot of people like this. A lot of people don't care. But it can be annoying for some people, so that's why a lot of people are turned off by that system. Alright, Into the Water, Part A. Pearl gets involved in mate tsundere shenanigans, but man, she really is hardcore central government fanatic. I guess so. After getting off the power in the generator room, Ileg joins the others in repairing the tetrapod, while Privity watches over from a higher vantage point. The rest of us stare at Neon, who is crouched in front of the lake. I don't know if she believes in it, but I think she needs something to try and believe in and trust, right? Because, like, if she didn't doubt herself, she wouldn't have been, like, stressed out about pulling the lever, right? Alright, I'm going to put it in. What in? Just stick your hand in the water already. We haven't got all day. But the water might still be electrified. The electricity's been cut off. You never know! Good grief, move over. I'll do it. Okay, I'm going. Splash. I knew that would scare you. Pretty funny, huh? Alice is not amused, man. Yeah, hilarious. Now all that's left is to drain the water from the lake. How do we do that, though? I doubt that the draining system is working as intended. It's probably being blocked by something. Some kind of obstruction. Is it what I think it is? Probably. I'll dive in and check. You can swim? Of course I can. Oh, that's right, so can I. Can Nikkes not swim? Nope, they weigh too much. I mean, they can change their bodies into some that can float, actually. Okay, bad joke. It's true that they can't swim. It's also literally because they weigh too much. Why are they being mean about it? Like, what do you mean bad joke? It's actually true. They're literally too heavy to be able to float. I see. Well, I think it's best that you stay here. It's best for commanders to stay out of harm's way. That's often a problem for us, since Master likes to overexert himself. I'll check the drainage area and see if there are any obstructions that need to be removed. How long can you hold your breath? Not sure. I've always finished what I need to do before it became an issue. What a Chad. What? You've never run out of breath in the water? Nope, never. How does that make any sense? I'll show you. I'll be back. Wait, you should set up a signal to let us know if you're in trouble. Eve dives into the water with perfect form. Maybe you could toss in some fishing line? That way she could grab on and pull herself out if she needs to. I don't think that would do much. Let's just wait here for now. If we feel something is wrong, then we'll go in immediately and... we won't be able to save someone who's submerged in water. If anything happens, I'll go in. Okay, if anything happens, you'll have to take over. Yeah. 10 minutes later. Don't you think she's taking too long? Trained divers can stay underwater for over 10 minutes, but... I can't wait anymore! Let's throw in the fishing line! I'll go in. First, let's attach some fishing line to me. We hardly wrap a fishing line around my waist. I'm back. While I'm gone, be sure to... Splash. Eve emerges from the lakes, sending water spraying every which way. She leaves herself out of the water and stares at us. Are you trying to fish by using the commander as bait? I mean, if you try to use the commander as bait for fishing, you're definitely gonna grab some waifus, that's for sure. You're gonna get them by the dozens. Not quite. The drainage system is working fine. Nothing is blocking the main system. Then the problem must be with one of the drain pipes connected to it. Yeah, there's probably a blocked drain pipe somewhere on the outskirts of the city. Okay, let's go investigate. What was inside the lake? The ground floor seems to have been some sort of plaza. I saw some benches and streetlights. Yeah, that's not what I'm asking. On the floor there were 3 bodies lying on top of the door. One of them was missing an arm. On top of the door, you said? Maybe the dive body were trying to get inside somewhere. There were traces of welding marks on the outside of the door. I think we need to try talking to Come again. We found 3 dead Nikkes on top of what appears to be a large door on the ground floor. Do you know anything about that? No, I don't. What's behind the door? I don't know. Kami is unintelligent and doesn't know much. Shut up, I'm not dumb. If you were smart, then you would be able to answer. I won't fall for such simplistic provocations. Wow, this is some high-level psychological warfare we're witnessing. Never thought I'd live to see the day where 2 robots are bickering. Can we just pry it open and parse through its data? Yes, but we don't have the necessary tools. They do in the Ark. Well, we're not in the Ark, are we? We could take it. Take it where? I was going to mention this earlier. Finding an old robot like this is a rare occurrence. It could contain valuable historical data. I've been waiting for the ideal time to take it back to the Ark and examine it. And that would seem to be the perfect time. If we're taking this one, it would be good if Rome comes too, since it has spent a lot of time on the surface as well. What will happen to it after you bring it to the Ark? Data it contains will be analyzed in detail. And after? After that, the central government will handle it. So it wouldn't be sent back to the surface. Most likely no. I need to collect artifacts and build a second Ark. I need to stay on the surface. You'll take me to the Ark. I'd rather self-destruct than go there. Jesus Christ. Com does not have the ability to self-detonate. It is a bluff. I won't send Rome and Com to the Ark. Commander, then you clearly don't care about the safety of the Ark. What? Although we don't know precisely what kind of data those 2 robots contain, it is highly probable that whatever it is will be of immense value to the Ark. At the very least, we could ascertain how frequently they encountered ruptures in the areas they've proven previously. But what types of ruptures? Robots that have operated solo on the surface for an extended period are exceedingly uncommon. They will absolutely be useful to the Ark, that much is certain. I appreciate that you have respect for other people and objects, that's why I like you. However, I don't want you to run afoul of the top brass because of it. I can't believe you just said that! What? You just said you like him! I did? No, I meant I respect him as a soldier, not anything romantic. That better be what she meant. Oh my god, that is. Yo, Alex, what's up? Of course it was! What are you insinuating? Anyway, I know you have a proclivity for stubbornness, Commander. But please, for once, I'm asking you to compromise on this. The data these two robots contain is more valuable than you can possibly imagine. No. Fine, how about this then? We'll designate the Roman Com as honorary member of the counter squad. That way no one will be able to mistreat them. Ooh, that's a good idea! That will also justify us sending them right back to the surface after we've analyzed their data. I'll personally ensure that it's done. I will be the commander's colleagues. How exciting! You were my colleague from the start. How exciting! So exciting! Are you okay with going to the Ark room? I'm okay. I'm curious about the Ark. I won't go. The moment I set foot in a filthy cesspool like that, my brain is likely to rot. Oh my god. It does not have a physical brain, and it will not rot. Sorry, Com, but you don't have much of a choice here. Either cooperate with us and accept the deal, or we'll leave you entirely at the mercy of the Ark. I suppose that settles it then. Privity turns her head toward the tetrapod. Lily, Adam, and Ileg are hard at work with the repairs. You see, I told you, I could get things done. Oh, look at her smoke face. I love that smoke face. Who are you talking to? No one. It's nothing. I'll get moving, along with Roman Com, once you're done checking out the drain pipes. I'll mark the location on the map for you. Alright. Oh, hey, that thing. That thing indeed. The robot in Cellblade is the most funniest NPCs, I bet. Alright, let's go into water part B. This place is very wet, very squishy. Not good for treads. There will be a lot of water pulled up in that area. Usually there'd be equipment preventing that from happening, but the place hasn't exactly been maintained as of late. That means the water has been continuously seeping out, even if it doesn't so at varying speeds. There's a high chance that there is an obstruction of some kind there. If that's moved out of the way, the water will drain. I'll take a look around. Is the scan function still not working? Nope, it's been kaput ever since we arrived. Adventure Quest World, we've been playing for 14 years, holy crap. To be exact, the scan function is operational, but it's not detecting anything. Miss Lee, Mr. Adam, and I were discussing that a few moments ago. When we tried to scan the tetrapod's power source and detailed schematics, it was like looking through a lens that was fucked up. Despite the fact that everything seemed normal to me. Same for me. Adam and I took the opposite approach and took apart some of Ileg's machines. Parts that we were already familiar with showed up clear as day, but when it came to the power source of detailed schematics, the result came back blurred beyond recognition. That must mean we can't share technology between our worlds. It would seem so, however, that might be by design. Technology that we use here without a second thought could cause a quantum leap elsewhere. Gatekeeper could be doing this deliberately to maintain a sort of balance, negating anything that could cause a major shift between different worlds. That's unfortunate. It would have been nice to take something back. I know, it pretty much shatters the dream of sharing technology between worlds. It's a real bummer for sure. There are specific attacks in Stellar Blade that you have to dodge. The sub-attacks are not parryable. Yeah. Like just some red attack, I think. You might have come across some useful discoveries. At least you'll always be able to retain the memories. Is something wrong, Eve? Nothing wrong, it's just that was a rather poetic line, Rome. I know many good lines. Tell me again why you had to tag along. I went discovering new artifacts. The more artifacts, the better for the second arc. You're nothing if not industrious. Sure is. I always work hard. Is that your main function, gathering artifacts? Affirmative. That is what I must do. Why? I do not remember. I do remember it is my duty. Doesn't it get boring? No, it does not, because it is something I must do. I think I could learn a few things from you. What do you do in your own world, Eve? Me? I fight with the Nikke. All the time? Yes, all the time. Doesn't that become monotonous? I never gave it much thought. It was something I had to do, and so I did it, with everything I had. Same as me. I suppose you're right. You and I are pretty similar. You're tired? Go eep! Nobody move. Rapture detected up ahead. Ahead of us lies a massive tunnel. The entrance is blocked, with a mass of barbed wire and other bits of detritus. Water trickles through the gaps in the blockage, indicating that the tunnel must be a drainage pipe. That's almost certainly a drainage pipe, but I don't see any raptors. Could they be hiding, waiting to attack? Yes, they're lying in wait. Oh, how did you know that, Theon? Instinct! Instinct developed through firepower! They're hiding on the ground, waiting to ambush us. Why would they bother hiding out here? I thought the surface was desolate. Rapture ambushes operate slightly different from the ambushes we know. They'll find places likely to be frequented by humans or Nikkes and then lie in wait for ages. They most likely concluded that either humans or Nikkes would come to this place due to the flowing water and decided to wait. It's entirely possible they've been waiting here for decades. Persistent. They certainly are. Do they feed on humans or Nikkes? No, they simply kill them. That makes their persistence even stranger. Yes, it does. Rappy, let's get started. Affirmative, engaging enemy. Let's do this. Roger. Yay! Beyond the door. That's it. Is somebody going to tell a girl that her skirt is stuck? Listen, it's been stuck for 3 years. I don't think it's changing anytime soon. I don't think it's changing anytime soon. I actually think we told her and she was just like, it's fine. I actually think that if one day they make an SSR version of Neon, like a new, updated, stronger version of herself, I think her skirt, her new skirt, is still gonna get stuck. Quah! With a resounding roar, the surface of the lake begins to recede. Before long, the entire lake has been drained, revealing the ground floor in its entirety. The first thing that catches my eye is the 3 fallen Nikkes. Their bodies have become overgrown with moss, making them look like a part of the natural landscape. We cautiously head down to the ground floor. Confirmation of death, no surprise there. And for a long time at that, I'm not even picking up any brain activity. If I may. Purity steps forward and searches the bodies of the fallen Nikkes. There doesn't seem to be any data stored inside. Then again, even if there was, it would have almost certainly been damaged by the water and electricity. They're wearing dog tags, all models. This might help us find out something. Alright, take them. I'm going to head back to the Ark. I'll take Roman come with me and make sure they get to come back to the surface. Alright. The Ark, I'm looking forward to it. Just a moment, I received a message from the Ark. Purity steps away. This door underneath them has welding marks. Considering which side they're on, it must have been soldered from the outside. I hope it wasn't done to keep people inside from getting out. I hope so too. How long will it take to open this up? If we go full steam ahead, we should be able to pop it up open real quick. If we're careful about it, I'd say maybe half a day? How are the repairs on the tetrapod going? All done! We've even finished running all the necessary tests. I may not have been able to do a deep dive into the schematics like I wanted, but it was still a fun project. Repairing things is always a hoot. Sorry to interrupt, but I just got a report confirming the location of Gatekeeper. It's approximately 20 kilometers from here, in the old downtown area. Nice! Sounds like they're making progress. Eleg is a Nikke? She is. So, if we deal with this Gatekeeper character, we might be able to return to our world. That's right. That's good news. But I don't think we'll be heading back anytime soon. What? Why not? Because someone we know can never resist getting involved in other people's affairs. Right. Adam, Lily, I'm sorry, but I would like to delay our return for a while. Hey, Redfam, what's up? I want to find out what's happening here and help in any way I can. I'm also curious to find out what's behind that door. I knew it. Yeah, we totally called it. Are you sure? Don't you need to hurry back? You're not duty-bound to help us by any means. You help with the repairs of the tetrapod. And besides, you always need a reason to want to help someone. Wow, I can't remember the last time I heard someone speak in such lofty terms. If you're willing to help, we certainly won't turn you down. Let's do something about the door first. Let's see, what tool should we bring? Wearing it down with a grinder might be a good idea. How about using a torch to pierce through it? Or drilling a hole in and packing it with explosives? See you around, everybody. Going to the Ark, how exciting! The way Com's acting is making me nervous. Yeah, he couldn't stop ranting and raving before, but now it's gone quiet. Maybe I gave up, or he's plotting something. Either way, don't worry, its weapons have all been removed and Rome will keep an eye on it. The Ark is traitors! The Ark takes everything from you. The Ark is traitors. The Ark takes everything from you. Yeah. We've heard it all before. Talk about being a broken record. The Ark is traitors. The Ark takes everything from you. I suggest we hurry for the sake of our own mental health, if nothing else. By the way, I just sent you a file, Commander. What is it? It's a detailed map of the area. I figured it might come in handy. It's highly classified, so make sure to keep a tight lid on it. Oh, thank you. Love should just make us do foolish things, like handing out confidential information like it's nothing. What did you just say? Nothing at all. Anyway, I'll see you all later. The Ark is traitors! Oh my god. Be quiet, would you? This is gonna be a long trip back. Sure is. Privity, roam, and come leave. Alright, let's keep watch over the area. That's about the only thing we can do now, indeed. There's no way that's it, right? Okay, thank god there's more. The next day, how are things progressing? Nearly finished, the welding wasn't as strong as we thought. We're being extra careful since we don't know what's inside. It took longer than expected. We just need to finish this last part. Should take an hour at most. Okay, so you were nearly there. I spent all of last night hammering away at this. I could use a good rest. Go right ahead. I'll help with things over here. I really appreciate that, thanks. Oh, no you don't, Adam. No slacking off. What do you mean? It's almost finished anyway. It's not like I can help with that much. You could help with the cleanup. You think she looks like an egg? I don't know. I'll take care of that. You go rest, Adam. You see? He says it's fine. Ah, fine. Go. Come on. Oh, you mean the colors? Yeah, I see that. Come on, Miss Lily. Give Mr. Adam some slack. He did a good job helping us. Yeah, what she said. It's not easy being an assistant to 2 engineers. Alright then, Kitty. I appreciate you. Commander, I need you to hurry over to the city entrance. Why? Is something wrong? We've got a big problem. Alright, I'll be right over. Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Poor guy. Poor guy. Got wrecked. Rappy, I'm here. What's going on here? At the city entrance, privity lies collapsed on the ground. Rome appears to be completely shut down. And there are 3 familiar figures standing before them. What? Why are they showing up? What the hell? Hi! Why did they bonk privity too? I found them lying somewhere on the surface. So I brought them here. This young lady is not too grievously injured. Still, it would be most dangerous to simply leave her where we found her. I already administered some basic first aid, but do you have any medical equipment around? I guess come bonk them. What are you all doing here? No, first off, what happened to Privity in Rome? Kitty, focus. We need to treat those 2 first. Point me where I need to go and I'll treat them. Make haste. Okay. The Alpha Gang. Indeed. Finished. How's Privity doing? She should wake up soon. That's a relief. How about Rome? Luckily it was just a fuse that was pulled out. I'll turn the power back on now. Commander! Rome, are you okay? I'm fine, I simply went offline for a moment. Is Privity okay? She's fine, don't worry. That's good. What happened? Where's Com? We encountered Rapture on the way. Privity fought hard. So did I. But then Com suddenly knocked Privity unconscious and ran away. What? I had to protect Privity, so I fought against Rapture. But I couldn't win. Right before I went offline, I saw 3 white figures coming. We were planning on treating them at the nearest city. But it just so happened you all were nearby. A real stroke of luck indeed. Thanks for saving them. This but a small matter. No need for the thanks. What are you all doing here anyway? Oh, we're... Mr. Commander! You need to get back here! Hurry! I'll be right there. Sorry, I'll be right back. Take your time. Could you give me something to eat while I wait? Otherwise I might get bored. Jesus Christ, she's still... I forgot Snow White is like this. Snow White, don't be like that. And like, what's wrong? Inside, beyond the door! You got it open. I stopped mid-sentence. A dark space lies where the door used to be. Standing against the darkness is a figure. An old man. What? Who stares at me silently. What in the world? Mr. Commander! It's a human! Was that the guy from Stellar Blade too? But why is he stuck here behind the door? I am so confused. The confusedity is real. Okay, that was very strange. Okay, so that was part 1. Are we getting part 1 and part 2? There's only 2 parts, right? It's not gonna be a 3rd part. Okay. I would say so far. So wait, where was the place was it down here? Yeah, I guess this is the place. This is where the door was. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I would say so far I've yeah, I think so far I really like this. I think it's been very happy-go-lucky in the sense that it's been mostly humorous so far. We do get some things here and there about like some darker things happening through calm and obviously like the twist that we just got at the end there. I'm looking forward to see what all of this is about. Is this linked to the arc? Or is it completely separated? But it's clearly some kind of like grievances against the arc from Com, and he was probably linked to the 3 dead bodies of the Nikkes, right? So yeah, I have no idea. I guess we'll find that soon, right? Because the update is gonna be in how long? On the 18th, and then it will take me 3 days before everything is unlocked. So yeah, I guess we'll do that in about a week or so, which I'm looking forward to. I'm really happy that we get the Pilgrim as well, because we don't really often have them in present time story, right? Especially like Snow White, Rapunzel, and Scarlet. I feel like it's been a while since I've been here. So yeah, I'm actually quite excited. I think this was pretty good. I think they've done a good job at portraying the Stellar Blade collab pretty well with like the characters, their interaction. Like the map is like gorgeous. I love it a lot. So if I had to give a rating for like this part, I would probably give it a I would say it's like a nice 7 out of 10 from IGN. There it is. So I think it's been enjoyable. We'll have to see with part 2 like how good it can become, because it felt like a pretty long introduction to the real plot of this. And most of it was a lot of like some very comedic moments. Like for example, that whole fishing sequence between Eve and Anis and, or was it Neon? Was so funny. It was literally so funny, oh my god. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.